lovelies, Lauren here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as always, if you haven't been here before, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future flows. For today's practice, I've got another chair-based yoga class for you, but this class is going to be purely seated. So in quite a lot of the other classes, we've had some standing postures in there. This class is going to be purely seated. We're still going to be using those standing postures, but I'm going to show you how you can still do those postures while seated in your chair. So it's all about making the class a little bit more accessible, okay? So I hope that sounds all right. I hope that sounds all right for you. And when you're ready, just find a comfortable seat in your chair. And just to say, with the chair that you're using, if possible, try to use a chair that doesn't have any arms, so you can have full range of movement through the sides of the body. And also, if you're using a chair that's got quite hard edges, you may find at certain times they kind of press into the body in a kind of uncomfortable way. So if you are using a chair like a wooden chair like me, it might be quite nice just to lay a blanket on top just to give the body a little bit of cushioning there. But again, be careful because you might be sliding around a little bit, okay? So when you're ready, once you've got yourself sorted, all you need today is just your chair and just a little bit of space. When you're ready, just start to settle into your chair, settle those sit bones down, see if we can sit up nice and tall, send those shoulders a little bit further down and away from the ears, and just starting to close off the eyes and close off the outside world. And so as always, we're just taking a few moments just to arrive at our practice and leaving anything else that doesn't serve you today behind. So perhaps gently letting go of any thoughts to do with your day, to do with yesterday, and to do with tomorrow. And just welcoming yourself to the here and now. So maybe you're just starting to notice how you are feeling right now, how the mind feels, how the body feels. Maybe the mind is chatting away with all those constant thoughts. Maybe the mind is feeling quite busy and quite loud. And if that's the case for you, just seeing if we can start to gently turn down the volume of those different thoughts. And gradually seeing if we can encourage the mind to find that little bit of stillness, that little bit of quiet. And it may take some time, and gradually those thoughts may start to get a little bit louder as we move through our practice today. And again, if that happens, just see if we can again return to that little bit of quiet by turning down the volume down. And it's quite a natural thing for the mind to be quite busy, especially when the body is still. So don't worry if this is happening for you. Just take your time to turn that volume down until all those thoughts just perhaps come a murmur in the background. And then gradually starting to notice how your body is feeling today. Maybe we're feeling quite tired, or maybe we're feeling quite energized and looking forward to some movement. Perhaps there's places in the body that feel like they need a little bit more attention today. Perhaps it's the shoulders might feel a little bit stiff. Maybe it's in the hips, maybe we feel like there's a blockage of energy there. So just noticing, perhaps doing a quick little body scan, noticing any areas of the body that might need a little bit more of our attention. And then finally, just starting to bring your awareness to your breath, noticing every inhale and every exhale. And perhaps just noticing the breath or the effect the breath has on the body. So as we start to slow down the breath, maybe we notice the body start to soften that little bit more. We start to release of any tension we may have been holding on to perhaps. And then also noticing this effect it has on the brain or the mind. By bringing our awareness to our mind, maybe we focus less on all those thoughts. And so just staying with a slow and steady breath, breathing in through the nose, perhaps exhaling out through the mouth, taking a few nice deep sighs here and there. And so as always, we're using the breath to help anchor the mind into the practice and to help guide the body as you move, keeping you safe, keeping you secure, and keeping you grounded. And then with that, we're just going to take the biggest breath we've had all day. Take a real nice big inhale in. And exhale, nice big sigh. Lovely, well done. Perhaps keeping the eyes closed, or you might start to gently flutter those eyelids back open, welcome yourselves back into the room. And we're going to start to bring in a little bit of movement here, just staying with that nice, slow and steady breath. Take another nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, gently drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Keep the shoulders down and away from the ear, so it's the ear coming down towards the shoulder rather than the shoulder lifting up towards the ear. And you've got this nice heavy head here, so you might feel that gentle stretch through the left-hand side of the neck. Have another inhale. And then as you exhale with that heavy head, allow the chin to drift down towards the chest. So you're getting a little stretch through the back of the neck. Beautiful, and continue to move with the breath. As you inhale, come across to the other side, so left ear down to the left shoulder. And again, exhale down, chin to chest. And we're going to repeat that a couple of times, just gently allowing the head to drift from side to side, moving with your own breath at your own pace. And just noticing how this little bit of movement feels for you today. Maybe the neck is feeling quite tender, perhaps there's a little bit of tension there. And if you do come to a place where there is that little bit of tension, just see if we can breathe into that place. Maybe we pause there for a moment and then play with where we're sending our gaze. Maybe we turn our gaze to look up slightly, or maybe we look back down. So just seeing if we can move ever so gently into that place that needs a little bit more care. Beautiful. And then when you're ready again, you can drift the chin back down towards the chest. And then inhaling, lifting up to the other side, but really allowing the head to be nice and heavy here. Beautiful. Okay. Slow and steady, just a couple more times, side to side. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, we're going to meet back on the right hand side. So again, we've got that right ear down towards the right shoulder. And then it's up to you, you can stay here, or you might gently place this right hand on the left hand side of the face. So just kind of pat by your left ear. Gentle pressure down through this right elbow. So you're going to draw this right elbow down towards the ground. So you're increasing the stretch to the left-hand side of the neck ever so slightly. If you want that little bit more, maybe you stretch those left fingertips down and away, down towards the ground. So again, you're pulling that left shoulder down the back. Beautiful. And if it's too much, feel free to scale it back. And we're just going to take another nice big breath in here. Nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. Lovely. As you come to the end of your exhale, melt the hands away, bring them back down towards the thighs, and the chin returns towards the chest. Beautiful. Have a full round of breath here. Nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. Beautiful. As you inhale, come across to the left, and then same again, find that place. And then when you're ready, lifting the left hand, placing it just by your right ear, and then starting to draw that left elbow down and away. And if you want that little bit more, stretching the right fingertips down towards the ground. So you're really drawing that right shoulder blade down the back. Beautiful. Have a nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. As you finish your exhale, melt the hands back down towards the thighs and the chin returns back towards the chest. Full round of breath here. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. As you inhale, lifting the head up through center. Beautiful, well done. Just taking a few shoulder rolls here. So inhale, lift the shoulders forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. Twice more this way. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to change the direction. So inhale, lift the shoulders back and up. Exhale, forwards and down. And again, twice more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, well done. Bringing even more movement in now. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over, grow tall. So you've got energy out through the fingertips as you reach them up. Maybe you find yourself lifting out of the ribcage slightly and growing even taller. Then as you exhale, you're going to bring your right hand down. Maybe you take hold of the seat of the chair here and bring that left arm up and over. So finding a little side body stretch, so you're separating every bone of the rib cage on that left hand side and then breathing into that space there. Beautiful. Seeing if you can create even more space by reaching up that little bit higher. Nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. Inhale, we come all the way back through center. Right arm comes up nice and high. And then we exhale to change to the other side. So left hand comes down, and again, maybe you take hold of the seat of the chair and you reach that right arm up and over. How far can you reach out through those fingertips? Beautiful, creating more space, finding more length. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up, grow tall. And then this time as you exhale, finding that little twist round to the right. So again, slow and steady as you go, twisting from your lower spine, gradually working your way up until gently bringing the hands down. So your left hand comes to the outside edge of your right knee. Right hand takes hold of the back of the chair and gently guide the body a little bit further around. Beautiful. So you can either gaze out towards the right hand side or maybe you turn the gaze to look all the way back behind you. And again, have a lovely full round of breath here. Drink in as much air as you can. Nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. Beautiful. Inhale as we gently unravel. We reach the arms all the way up. Find that little bit of space. And exhale, gently twisting to the other side. So again, working your way up the spine, slow and steady, lightly floating the arms down. So right hand comes to the outside edge of your left knee, left hand to the back of the chair. And again, sit up nice and tall. And a beautiful full round of breath. Nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. Inhale as you unwind. Reach the arms up nice and high. And exhale, press the arms down. Lovely, well done. So we're going to do a variation of a half sun salutation. So we've done these quite a lot in standing, using the chair as a little bit of support. So we're now going to look at ways we can perform a similar movement whilst seated. Okay, so we're going to take a nice big inhale, exactly like we just done. Sweep the arms up nice and high. As you exhale, bring the palms down through heart center. Beautiful. The hands keep lowering down. Bring the fingertips towards your legs and gently walk the fingertips all the way down. Have another inhale as you go. And then as you exhale, you really release into that fold. Beautiful. So you let the arms hang heavy here. The head hangs heavy. You might want to separate the legs slightly. Maybe that creates a little bit of space for the belly to rest in between the thighs. Beautiful. Well done. Okay. Have a full round of breath. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, we're going to find a little halfway lift. So we're going to bring the hands sort of like halfway up the shins. Find that length throughout the spine. So you're going to send energy out through the crown of the head, sending it forwards. Beautiful. Nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, return back down to your fold. Beautiful. See if we can soften that a little bit more. Remember to release through the back of the neck here. Lovely. Then on your next inhale, you make your way back up. So you creep the fingertips back up the legs, rolling up through the spine, slow and steady. And then you inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, palms down. Beautiful. So that's one full round of a half sun salutation. We're going to do two more. Inhale. Exhale, palms down. Bring the fingertips down towards your thighs. Inhale, create that length. Exhale, creep the fingertips down the legs as you start to fold. Beautiful. So use your exhale to allow that bit of release in your lower spine, release in your neck. Lovely. Inhale, halfway lift. Grow tall, find that length, create more space. Exhale, soften back down into your fold. Inhale, start to rise back up, walking the fingertips up the legs, stacking up bone by bone. Inhale, arms reach up nice and high. Exhale, palms down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bring the palms down. Lovely, fingertips to your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, pour the heart down. Beautiful, well done. Inhale as you find that halfway lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale and start to walk. The fingertips back at the legs, rising up. Beautiful. Okay, inhale, sweep the arms up nice and high. And exhale, palms down. Lovely, well done. So we're now going to do a seated variation of a full sun salutation, and we're just going to do one round of this. So you're going to take a nice big inhale, starting exactly like we've just done. So again, we inhale, sweep the arms up nice and high. Exhale, bring the palms down. Fingertips to your thighs, inhale. Exhale, you fold. Lovely, so just repeating everything we've just done. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Lovely, inhale, walk the fingertips back at the legs. Now this time as you go, you're going to bring your hands towards your right knee. So as you lift the chest, bring that right knee in to meet it. So you can take hold of the back of the right thigh, maybe the shin, maybe the knee, whichever is better for you, whichever feels more comfortable. But again, make sure you're not slouching through the shoulders here. Keep lifting up nice and high. Take a nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, you're simply going to bow the forehead down towards the knee. Maybe you can almost give it a little kiss there. Beautiful. Inhale, rise back up. Tilt the chin to look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, you gently settle that right foot down next to left. And then you inhale, sweep the arms up nice and high. And we start that process all again. Exhale, palms down. Beautiful, fingertips to your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, walk the fingertips down the legs. Beautiful. Inhale, come up halfway, grow tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, start to walk the fingertips back at the legs. Now again, you're going to work your way onto the other side. So hands come towards the left knee. Bring it in towards the chest as you rise all the way up and choose where you want to take hold of the leg here. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, bowing the forehead down towards the knee. Almost like you're going to give it a little kiss. Beautiful, don't worry if you don't quite reach there. Inhale, lifting back up, tilt the chin to look up towards the sky. Exhale, settle the left foot down next to right. We're just going to take a nice big inhale, sweep the arms up nice and high. And exhale, palms down through heart center. Beautiful, well done. From here, we're going to come into a little bit more of a sequence. So this is a sequence you might see typically in standing, and we're going to tailor it to work in seated. So hopefully if you're feeling a little bit more warm and a little bit more connected to the breath. Beautiful. So you're going to start on your right hand side. So what you're going to do, it takes a little bit of time to kind of find that right place. So you're going to bring your right leg out towards the side. So use your hands to kind of help you here. So you're going to turn to face this right hand side. I kind of want your entirety of your right thigh to be on top of the chair here. So you might need to shimmy, you might need to send the sit bones a little bit further forwards, a little bit down to the left. Now with this left leg, you're going to open it out towards the side on a slight diagonal so you can bring the left toes to point forwards. So the same direction your chair is facing. And I really want you to press into that little toe edge of that left foot. From here, all you do, once you feel like you're comfortable, release the arms out into a T shape, and hey presto, you found warrior two. Beautiful. So don't worry, if you've got short legs like me, you might find that this right foot might not firmly be rooted down into the ground. Maybe it's the toes just tapping down there. That's okay. But the idea is we're really pressing down and engaging through this left leg. Beautiful. So you might feel a little stretch there. You might feel a little stretch on the inside of this hip perhaps. Beautiful. And we've got this nice long line from one arm to the other. And you're going to gaze to the middle finger of your right hand. Beautiful. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. Keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. Beautiful. Nice big inhales. Nice big exhales. Lovely. Let's have two more breaths, shall we? Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Lovely. For the next couple of poses, your legs stay exactly the same. It's just the arms and the torso that move. So for this, you're going to bring your right forearm to rest on top of your right thigh. Try not to collapse all of your weight down here. It's just gently resting so the core is still engaged here. You might like to bring your left hand towards your left hip, or maybe it just rests down here. Or you can inhale, sweep that left arm up and over, so your left bicep just brushes past your left ear, and you're aiming to find this nice long line from that little toe of that left foot to the fingertips of your left hand. And again, just make sure we're not collapsing and sinking down here. Keep finding that little bit of lift. Beautiful. Roll that left shoulder back, almost like your back is flat up against an imaginary wall behind you. Beautiful. A couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely, well done. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Inhale, use your core here. You're going to windmill the arms so they find that T shape once more, and you're back in your warrior 2. Just have a full round of breath here. Nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. From here, left hand gently places down on the back of that left thigh, right palm flips up. Inhale, reach up through the right fingertips. So you're going to reverse your warrior. So you're kind of reaching away from your chair here. You might find that the left fingertips slide down the leg. That can happen, but try not to put too much pressure down through that hand, so you're kind of putting unnecessary pressure on that left knee there. So you kind of don't want any weight down through that left hand, and you reach up through the right. Beautiful. Okay, so you're breathing into this right side body here. Take a nice big inhale and a nice big exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Inhale, bring the right arm down. Now from here, you're going to bring your hands towards your chair because you're going to need to pivot the legs slightly. So what you're going to do, you're going to bring the torso to face around towards this right hand side. So again, this right thigh is resting onto the chair. Bring this left hip to point down. So you might bend that left knee. Okay, so notice how I've lifted my left heel. So again, you might bend that left knee. Maybe that's a little bit more comfortable for your hips, or maybe you want to take the pressure off that stretch, or you can find that length down the back of that left leg. Beautiful. So the chest is nice and lifted. You might feel this in your lower spine slightly. If you are feeling it, I suggest having a bend in the back, in that left knee. Okay, so this is where perhaps the chair, if you've got hard edges on your chair, it might be digging into you slightly. So great time to use a blanket just to take that pressure off slightly. Okay, so now we're in a high lunge. Beautiful. So you're going to inhale, sweep that left arm up. Okay, right hand is just onto the back of the chair, just to give you that little bit of support. Beautiful. And again, let's have 3 breaths here. Nice big inhales. Nice big exhales. Lovely, well done. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, well done. From here, you're going to take a little twist. So your left hand is also going to take hold of the back of the chair. So you're twisting the torso further around to the right. Try not to go too far, so it's kind of, again, impinging on your lower spine. Just go as far as the body allows you today. Maybe you can twist the torso so you face the back of the chair. Beautiful. And again, let's have 3 rounds of breath here. Nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, well done. Use your hands to help you as you gently unwind through the body. You're going to come back to face in the front, so gently bring that left leg in slightly. Bring both sit bones firmly down towards the chair. Keep the legs separated, so soles of the feet are now firmly rooted down towards the ground. Toes have turned out. Knees are over your ankles. Inhale, sweep the arms up nice and high. Exhale, find a little cactus shape, so the elbows come down in line with your shoulders, palms, the hands facing forward, and this is your goddess pose. Beautiful. So usually if we're doing this without the chair, this is quite a lot of work on the legs. Beautiful. Okay. From here, you're going to take a nice big inhale, lift it through the heart. Imagine someone's pressing your elbows back behind you, almost like you want to hug the elbows together behind you. Beautiful. Lift it through the heart here. One more inhale. As you exhale, see if you can bring the palms and the forearms to a close. Keep those elbows lifted in line with your shoulders. Don't worry if they don't quite meet here. Perhaps the palms meet and the elbows are still slightly separated, but keep having that sensation of hugging the elbows together. Beautiful. Inhale here. Have an exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Inhale, open the arms out nice and high. Exhale, rain the fingertips down. Hands come towards the outside edge of the thighs and just encourage those legs to close. Beautiful, well done. And that's the entire sequence, so we're just going to have a little look at it on the other side. Beautiful. Okay, so working with the left leg this time. So you're going to start to twist the torso round to the left. Again, use your hands to support you. Take your time, no need to rush. So on this side, you want the left thigh to be supported on top of the chair. So again, don't worry if that left foot doesn't firmly root down towards the ground. Maybe it's just the ball of the foot. You're going to send that right leg onto that diagonal and turning the toes to point in the same direction as your chair, pressing down to that little toe edge of that back foot. Now again, you might notice there's a little bit of a bend in that right knee. That is okay, but do try to find a little bit of length down the leg if you can. But of course, if there's pressure building up in the knee, then of course scale it back to suit your body, okay? Beautiful. So again, making sure you are comfortable and then opening the arms out into that nice big T shape. So you've got this nice long line from one arm to the other. Maybe also have a little gaze towards your back arm. What tends to happen is because we're looking forwards towards our left arm, we've got this nice long line and we kind of forget about our back arm. Sometimes it's a little bit down here. Maybe it's crept up towards the ear. But again, see if you can find that nice long line. So maybe just have a little look back, check that line, and then starting to gaze towards the middle finger of that left hand. Beautiful. 3 nice deep breaths in. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, well done. Coming into your side angle, so left forearm comes towards the left thigh, and again, making sure you're not collapsing all of your weight here. So if anything, as you come into the pose, you should just be able to lift that forearm just about an inch away from the thigh, just to make sure you're still active in the rest of the body. So we're kind of not just collapsing here and having a nice good old time, making sure the body's still working. Beautiful. Choose where you want to place your right hand, either by your hip, by the thigh, or maybe you're lifting that right arm up and over so it comes just to brush past your right ear, finding that nice diagonal line. Beautiful, well done. Okay, 3 breaths, here we go. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. 2 more, inhale, and exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Lovely, well done. Inhale, use your core, windmill the arms all the way back up to your warrior 2. Have a full round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, right palm gently lowers to the back of that right thigh. Left palm flips up. Inhale, reach up and over with the left fingertips. Now, same again, making sure we're not putting any unnecessary pressure down on that right knee, okay? So again, just lightly placing that right hand, reaching up through the left fingertips. Beautiful. So this is your reverse warrior. Lovely, 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Lovely, inhale, bring the hands down and around. So you're going to transition to that more of a high lunge. So use your hands to help you make sure the body remains supported here. Notice how you lift the right heel. So the right knee starts to point down towards the ground. Now again, you can bend into that right knee to take the pressure off your lower spine here, or you can find that little bit of length. But again, if you are feeling any impingement here, if it feels like you're lifting the tailbone up, have that bend in the knee because you kind of want to be pushing the hips forward. So you're finding that stretch through the inner right hip flexor. Beautiful. Okay, left hand onto the back of the chair to keep the body nice and supported. Inhale, extend those right fingertips up. Beautiful, high lunge. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. You're going to work your way into that twist. Feel free to skip this out if it's not quite the pose for you today. Bring the right hand to also take hold of the back of the chair. Mindfully twisting the torso round to the left. Beautiful. 3 rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, well done. Inhale to unwind. Use your hands to help you. You're going to transition to that goddess pose. So you slide this right leg in, bring the sit bones down towards the seat of the chair. Keep the legs open out towards the side. Lovely, well done. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, find that cactus shape. Beautiful, well done. Okay, so we kind of know a little bit more about this pose now. It's our second time coming into it. So try to find that little lift up through the heart, lift up through the chest. Have an inhale. Imagine someone's pressing the elbows back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back. Beautiful. 1 more inhale. As you exhale, see if we can bring the palms and the forearms to close. Lovely, well done. So don't worry again if they don't close off completely here. Focus on keeping the elbows lifted. It's very tempting to kind of let the elbows sag down a little bit more towards your chest. Keep them nice and lifted. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open the arms out nice and high. Exhale, circle the arms down and away. Bring the hands to the outside of your thighs and again encourage those knees to close. Beautiful, well done. Okay, so we're going to do a couple more things before we come into our Shavasana. That was the main sequence that we've just done, so we're going to just do a final few stretches just to kind of tie the practice off. Lovely. So, sitting up nice and tall, try to have the spine lifted away from the back of the chair. Bring the hands towards your right knee, and again, you're going to pick that right knee up in towards the chest, hugging that right knee in. Beautiful, okay. So you might have a few circles with that right ankle, maybe have a little wiggle through the toes. You might go as far to draw a nice big circle with that right knee. Again, it's entirely up to you. Beautiful. Just working with your own body, whichever or however it wants to move today. So don't feel as though you have to do exactly as I do. There's always options. Beautiful. Okay, so if you're taking these circles with the knee, just change in that direction. Okay, and again, just having a couple more breaths there. We're nearly there. Beautiful. 1 more nice big inhale. 1 more nice big exhale. Lovely. Now with this right leg, you're going to place it out towards the side. You might need to shimmy yourself a little bit further forward off your chair, so the sit bones come a little bit further forward. Left leg stays where it is. Right leg extends out towards the side. Now the toes are pointing out towards the right this time, okay? Right hand again is gently going to place on top of the right thigh. Inhale, reach that left arm up. And as you exhale, imagine you're going to reach towards those right toes. Beautiful. So keep this left arm nice and open. Try not to encourage it to close off in front of the face. Inhale, extend out through that left arm. You may find there's the space in the body to slide that right leg a little bit further down. But again, please try to avoid that knee area, okay? The knee is in quite a vulnerable position here. Well, that's quite a tongue twister. Vulnerable position here. So try not to put any unnecessary pressure there. Beautiful. Keep it lifted. Lifting up through the left fingertips. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left arm comes up and over. Use that right hand to gently guide that right knee back in. Beautiful, and slide it next to the left. And we just literally repeat that on the other side. So again, Hands towards the left knee. Inhale, squeeze it in towards the chest. Beautiful. So again, your choice. You might just have a little wiggle in the toes. You might rotate into the ankle, or you might take some nice big circles with the knee. If you are taking these knee circles with me, just see how much of a circle you can draw with that left knee. So you're really working into this hip socket there. Beautiful. And again, if you're working with rotating the ankle or the knee, just don't forget to change the direction. Lovely, well done. Okay, so easing any tension that may exist in the hips. If you are experiencing any tension here, just really send the breath to that area. Beautiful. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Lovely, well done. With this left knee, we're going to place it out towards the side. Adjust yourself on your chair. If you need to, bring the sit bones a little bit further forward. Keep that right leg where it is. Left toes extend out towards the side. See if we can lengthen out that left leg. Left palm, rest on that left thigh. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, gently take it over. Lovely, well done. Beautiful, seeing how much you can grow out through the right fingertips there. 2 more breaths, inhale. And exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way up and over with that right arm. Left hand just gently guides that left knee back in. Lovely, well done. Shimmy yourself a little bit further back onto your chair. And just to finish off, we're going to come back to a half sun salutation, exactly like we did at the beginning. So take another nice big inhale for me. Sweep the arms up nice and high. Exhale, palms down through heart center. Lovely, bring the fingertips to your thighs. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, pour the heart down. Lovely, coming into your little seated forward fold. We're going to spend a little bit longer here. Beautiful. So you might have a little sway from side to side with the head. Just seeing if we can really allow everything to release in this moment. Beautiful. Couple more breaths here in your own time. Letting the arms hang heavy, sending the crown of the head down towards the ground. Beautiful. Okay, 1 more inhale here. 1 more exhale. Inhale, we're going to come up halfway, find that length. Beautiful, zip up through the spine. Exhale, fold back down. And then inhale, starting to rise back up. Beautiful. Walk the hands back up the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up nice and high. And exhale, palms down. Lovely, well done. And with that brings us to the closing of our practice into our Shavasana. So this is the time to really make sure you are nice and comfortable. Settle those sit bones down and towards the seat of your chair. You can allow the spine to be supported by the back of the chair, but just be sure, again, you're not collapsing here. Make sure there's still that ever so subtle lift up through the heart and the shoulders down and away from those ears. Beautiful. Just lightly resting the palms of the hands on the thighs. You might like to have the palms lifted if you prefer. So entirely up to you. Just when you're ready, when you are sure you are entirely comfortable here, allow those eyes to close. And once again, closing off the outside world. Lovely, well done. Once again, finding that place of quiet and calm, that place of softness. Maybe even seeing if we can allow the body to slowly get heavier and heavier here. Even more soft and even more relaxed. And exactly like we started our practice today. Noticing how you're feeling, noticing how the mind is feeling, noticing how the body is feeling, and noticing how your breath is feeling. You can take your time as you work through those key areas, noticing whatever is arising for you in this moment in time. Again, you might start to notice those thoughts start to creep back in, they start to get a little bit louder. Maybe the mind starts to wander off thinking about what you've got to do next or later on in your day. But Just seeing if for the final few moments we can really indulge in this time, dedicate this time to yourself. Knowing that all that matters in this moment is just you, your body and your breath. And when you're ready, we're going to take 3 nice deep breaths all together. Take a nice big inhale in. And a nice big sigh out through the mouth. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, really well done. Keeping the eyes closed, staying within this place. We're just going to close off our practice as always with the blessing. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you at night. May the rain wash away your worries. And may the breeze blow new strength throughout your being. And may you walk through the world knowing its beauty all the days of your life. And with that, we bring the palms together in front of the heart. And we have a little bow, namaste. Beautiful, slowly rising back up. Namaste everyone, thank you so much for practicing with me today. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed kind of exploring the standing poses. In seated, maybe it was a little bit more accessible for you. So yeah, if there's anything else you'd like to see in these chair-based classes, do let me know and I will try to bring them to you. All right, so I will see you next week for some more. All right, I'll see you then. Mwah.